anyone has any disagreeing opinions, say so now. Otherwise, we're doing the run around the world thing. For like... I really don't want to, though. It's just so stupid. Like, I get the quest, and I guess it makes sense, but it's really something I can just do offline. I might as well do those other sideline things while I can. Unless someone disagrees with Jason, I think that's what we're gonna do. If you disagree, if you agree with him, say so, and I'll do it. If you disagree with him, say so, I'll deal with it too. Figure something out. If no one agrees with Jason, I mean, I'm just gonna do the other things. Just we can do that offline. I'm not gonna run around the world for nothing. We're never gonna do the other things otherwise. I might as well do them for money and just the sake of story. There's still some Surmark quests we can do. We just got that one, for example. I wonder if probably finish this and it'll be one, and then we'll switch over. Because I'm gonna guess this is probably gonna be like a new, like the Nerubian race or whatever the hell these things are, is my guess. Could be demon though. We'll see. Let's check. Alright, got it. But hell, if we somehow manage to progress so much so that we fucking do all the bonus quests as well today, fuck it, we'll definitely run around the world because that's all we'll be able to really do. And it'll be more entertaining than just running around getting fragments, I guess. But I have some side quests I can do Saruman at the moment, so we'll do those first. Get some more time off this bonus I have. Okay, it is demonic, so it won't be that hard to do this offline either. Okay, good. That is indeed good news. That, or we can do the world thing on Sunday. One of those. If I show up Sunday. Just like I said, if we do streams on Sunday, they're mostly chill streams. Or we just work and do this shit. For the most part. Yeah, it won't be as hard as I thought, maybe, then. That means, which is good. All I know is I definitely still have some side quests in Azuna and all those other places, so we'll make sure to do them first. Because I can't do those offline. I can do the world thing offline if I wanted to. Because we're just running around and there's no story to it. Find a golden bunny in the fucking middle of Pandaria. And then worse, Jason isn't even on to offer help at the moment. So even if I fucking wanted to make this faster, I couldn't. So. And so far, no one's dissenting, like, agreeing with Jason, so. I think we'll do the side quest then. Get this. I think this bit isn't taking too long at all. This is a short one. Like, at least they're pretty generous, considering, you know, we can't fly. So that's nice, at least. Once we could fly, this would be so much quicker, though. It'd be great. I can't wait. Who knows when that'll come out, though? The rumor still is 7.2, but who knows? We still don't know. This next update is 7.15 or some shit. Who knows? They were saying. Though it would be awesome if we could kill, like, lower levels and somehow get mana that way. I'm guessing that's not how it works. But if that was, that'd be a godsend. Because that would mean we could just do raids, for example, and just kill all those elites and get so much mana. It'd be great. It'd be fucking fantastic. I wish I had known about that enchantment earlier. I would have been able to get a good bit. Okay, do this. A good bit indeed. Let's see. Survey. And boom. What did we just get? Mark of the Deceiver? Keystone? Oh, Keystone's right. Perfect. Do this. I think we have a good bit of side quests, though, too. Especially because we just got that one in Felsoul. There's quite a bit we can do with Sarmar, so that's good. We can definitely get our use of Leyline Mastery before we, you know, leave. Probably. And then we can test in Azuna if it actually works or not. This thing we got for our shoulders. Which would be great if it did. Alright. Well, we're done with the archaeology for today, then. Let's just prove that this is what we need to do. Wow, we still don't have enough. So it takes like 3 of them just to complete 1 artifact. And that's just common. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of offline play. For sure. We'll do that later, then. So I won't bore you guys. Need mana. Alright, we'll do the side quest instead. Let's kill this thing. And I think, like I said, I'll start doing offline stuff again probably on Wednesday. Whenever the hell this research is completed, pretty much when I will start. So there's 1 day and 7 hours, so I don't know what time that'd be. Maybe, possibly... I probably wouldn't have started by Wednesday. Well, no, I will start by Wednesday. It won't be on that stream. It'll be after that stream, probably, is my guess. Like I said, I'm going by that, so yeah. Or who knows, maybe I'll do a little bit of archaeology every day from now on, just to get some things up. How much money do we even have at the moment? 300. We could get 10 people. Also, I'm probably not going to be as crazy with my withered stuff. I'm probably going to be more cautious now that I know how hard those bosses can be. Also, what are we doing? We should be using our whistle to get out of here. Whistle! Take me home! I'm not in combat. Fuck off. Okay. So what quest can we do? Let's do this one. Help those people get their place set up. Where did you even... Fuck off. Okay, bye. Be gone, vile creatures. Like, maybe just so we can get this archaeology thing done, I'll maybe just do some... I'll start some offline stuff today, probably. I found Vel-Sharad during Ysera's attack on the... I fled Vel-Sharad during Ysera's attack on the temple. I was lucky enough to find the Fandros on the road. I came from a village just outside Shell-Near. It was a narrow escape, I will admit. Well, we did win, though, so... Is everything at its proper place? Correct toppled. What? I'm not so sure the Sheldrai are going to be happy about this, but whatever. Is it a Legion weapon? Are you certain you can control its hunger? Of course I am. I'm awesome like that, my dudes. Collecting grain. No! Bad kitty. Bad kitty! There's a lot of just, like, random pets in here. The Night Mauler followed us wherever we went. It was not until we crossed into Surmar that we escaped it. Or the Nightmare, yeah. So that's something we definitely have to deal with. The Nightmare is still definitely a threat. We are... Are you... Blizzard? Okay. I was about to scream. Thank you for your help, stranger. It means more than you know. I am honored. But yeah, the Nightmare will be the first thing we do raid-wise. Stop them damn crazy people in there. All's in its proper place. We are that much closer to being settled. As we retreated from Vel-Sharad, our company was briefly separated by a conflict with some Satyrs at the border. One of our own did not make it here. Mathandros' brother, Kelendros. I would like you to try and find him if you could. Search the woods just before the bridge, back into Vel-Sharad. Okay, so basically right there. Got it. Oh, wow, there's another archaeology thing on the way. You know we're going to do that while we're there. I mean, that just worked out perfectly. That wasn't even intentional. Alright, fine, fuck it. We'll do a little bit more of archaeology while we're here. Basically, this is what I expected would eventually happen with Legion. Which I'm okay with. But I'm sure some people are going to start tuning out at this point a little bit. There's going to be a lot of side stuff we're going to be doing. At least today. And probably a lot in the future. Because we're getting to this point now where we're a lot of the things we need to do in the story are either dailies or, you know, like rep boosts and that kind of stuff. So that's where we run into a little bit of a problem, stream-wise, which is why eventually I'm sure we will go back to Draenor to work on some of that stuff. Until the new patch comes out, which I think it did, judging by the fact that apparently people are finding their way into the whatever guild, the Brawlers Guild or whatever that is. I just have no idea how to start it. At some point I'll probably do stuff with the pet stuff before I go back to Draenor, though, because I definitely want to do that. Learn how that works and everything. So there's a good bit of stuff still left. It's just the main story and stuff is probably going to slow down a little bit. Which doesn't surprise me. Like I said, I did expect this to eventually happen. I was hoping it'd be a little longer, but this is kind of what happened in the previous expansions. It kind of just boiled down to dungeons and stuff, which, if that truly becomes the only thing we can do, trust me, as you've seen, we've done plenty of dungeons on stream. We'll do more in the future if we need to. It was worse during Wrath and Kata, to be honest. Because, like, in Wrath and Kata, like, I did almost all the quests. And all you did was grind in dungeons for badge points and stuff for better gear. It was very different compared to Legion. So I like that about Legion. At least, while you're still doing lots of dungeons, at least, one, it's not the same level difficulty dungeon. And two, you're not doing it for badge points. You actually have to get the gear yourself, if you know what I mean. I want one of those at some point, because you can literally do your professions while you're in a mount. It's great. That'd be helpful for archaeology. Archaeology. Arch. Alright, I think we have one or two more, and then we're done with this date site, and then we'll do the quest in the area. Hopefully we'll get our first Legion thing, or our first demonic thing. We'll see how much they go for. If they're expensive, you know I'll only be really focusing on here. Oh, get off me, you stupid Etten. Fuck off. I don't want to fuck. Well, he doesn't have that much health. We can face him. We'll kill him pretty quickly, I'd imagine. Ooh, Ley Line Relic. Perfect. Probably should have used blood. Well, we don't get the buff yet anyway, so it's alright. Now we're going to want this right when it runs out. For a minute I thought I heard the Surmar music going in. I was like, no, run zone, please. Run zone, please. Yeah, Draenor has been pretty awesome so far. Got to see Valan do some insane shit, I'm sure. I haven't actually seen that story. I mean, it's not my place to say don't spoil it. So if you want to, feel free, because it's technically the previous expansion now. I have no one to blame but myself. Probably for the sake of my audience, I'd say don't talk about it. But, I don't know. Okay, the Etten's hide bears many shallow stretch marks, and bite scars. It seems to have been terrorizing the local owlcats for quite some time. Madrinal Forest Heart would be interested in this. Okay. So we just got an extra quest for doing that too also. Alright, let's check our demonology. Our demon thing. This thing. Solve it. Okay, this is shorter. That's good. We don't have enough fragments though. So how much does it sell for? Wait, what? Oh, we have to actually recreate it? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Some artifacts, you can do that. Make them restored artifacts, and then you can, like, get extra things from Dalaran. Maybe that's for the Legion things. I'd want to see your reaction, so I'm not going to spoil anything. Okay. At some point, I'll probably do it then. I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably going to do it, a lot of it offline as well, though, so we'll see. That is something I will say. For the Draenor stuff, I do hold the right to do it offline. Because, you know, it'd just be kind of, I don't know. Well, maybe not. You know, no, I might take that back. Because we're going to need something to do. Because at some point, we're going to run out. For sure. This is pretty much the thing I ran into with WoW back in the day, which is going to suck. Like, it wasn't that there was, like, before, the grinding mechanics is what kept us playing, but now they're kind of going past that, but now the problem is, because I'm a no-lifer, I still have that issue where eventually I run into a point where there's no content. And when that is truly the case, that's probably when we'll... We're definitely going to keep streaming for the time period that I have in my head. I'm not going to make any announcements as to when we'll stop, but when that time period does hit, we'll probably stop doing daily streams. I'll definitely still record WoW on my Demon Hunter probably, but there'll be no more streams of it for a while. We'll be on break again. You know, this is like kind of like a yearly thing at this point. And then we go on a year break, then we come back. How good of Mayruna to send help. I had nearly lost hope. I cannot, will not accept what is happening here. My body resists me, but I will stop this. He looks at you. You will stop this. Here is the root of the corrupted world tree. Shaldrazil. It has somehow found its way out of the ground to this untouched place, and already the dark fiend Satyrs are hard at work corrupting Suramar. Stop them. Kill the Satyrs, take their horns, drive their points through the totems. Only then can we have any hope of reversing this.
Good luck.
Okay. So we need to get the Satyr horns. Pretty simple quest. 3 mana. Definitely really want it. Well, we'll see what I do about Draenor then. Because I was going to say I reserve the right to do it offline. The problem is, even if I do it on my one guy, the problem is I'm more worried about my ult than I am about Truedeath, really. Because I'm sure I'll do Draenor stuff on my ult at some point. To be fair, I'm purposely going slow on that guy at the moment. Not Xel'crin ult, Hunter ult I have. Just literally called him Off Tilden. As just like offline character, basically. I'm more worried about him getting to Draenor. Because you level really fast with heirlooms, which is why I'm purposely like kind of slowing down by doing the story in areas I did a little bit in Cataclysm, but I didn't do them all, if you know what I mean. So I'm purposely slowing down that way. But once the live stream stops, I'll probably level up really fast. So I don't know. That'll probably balance itself out for Draenor. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I'm sure you'll get to see me reacting to some older stuff at some point. Need more Satyr horns. Skinners would love this place, I'm sure you can probably skin all the bears. Where are these things? I don't see many Satyrs around. Well, they're all at totems, that's probably why. Just follow the totems, you'll find them. Gotcha. Luckily, it's only free, so it's not too hard. Alright. I think if we get 400 mana, we'll do a Withered Training thing today. And then if we manage to get 800 somehow in the future, we'll do that next. I'll do it on a weekly basis. How about that? I'll add into our group. And I do hope that they actually, like, if we come back with living ones, that it actually does stack. Because I swear Atarius was saying they do. Because if that's the case, I'm going to be careful by people to, you know, build them up pretty much. I'll ask him. I think I'll do. Because I have no reason to spend 400 if they don't stack. Actually, no, I'll look it up on this stream probably before we do it, if we do it. Let me see. I just need one more and we're done with this quest. But yeah, Emerald Nightmare is going to be a fun one to do. Because it's the longest raid at the moment. Nighthold, I think, will be a little longer. But that's the third raid. Next raid after Nightmare is, whatever it's called. And we'll be doing all the raids on normal first. Before we do anything above. So we'll definitely do all the raids at some point, too. And I'm going to try to do them on live stream. That's the plan, anyway. I'll do some special event where we probably do it on a Friday or a Thursday or something. That's my guess, anyway. I'm relieved, though there remains more we must do. Because I can save Sundays, which would normally be a chill stream, which was my idea from the first place. I could save Sundays to be days we continue raids, if that made sense. Because you get saved into raids, which is great. For the week, up till Tuesday. Take this torch, Truedeath. We cannot reverse the nightmare corruption once it has taken hold. All we can hope to do is destroy its manifestations. Incinerate the root. Only then can we rest easy in Suramar. But raids have been known to not been completed in one sitting. Like Trial of the Crusader, or not Trial of the Crusader. Trial of the whatever might, but yeah. It is done. I'll dispose of the ashes and find Mayruna back in the camp. Thank you, friend. Raids weren't really, at least most raids weren't meant to be done in one sitting. Some of them, you know, they're short, so they could. But hey, they still have hard boss fights, which is why it might not necessarily work out in that one place. Because they're strong boss fights. Wow, the first game where you're not stuck being the damn healer. Right? Well, that's why I liked WoW, because it makes you go to a class, which is what I like. Like, to be fair, I don't have to be healer in a lot of games, let's be honest here, Jason. The only game I really had to be healer was, Overwatch. Really.
How may I help?
Heroes worked out for me, too, because I was good as a tank. Trouble has huge feet. Ah, well done. I am sure our furry friends here are very thankful for your efforts. I think this was the Etten thing we just did, yeah. The first step to establishing a moon well is to gain the blessing of the local wildlife. It is their goodwill that enables us to peacefully coexist, and a moon well thrives in such energies. Combined with a loon's light, a moon well can purify its surroundings for years. To begin, we must find creatures willing to give their blessing. We can start with these owlcat creatures. They ran while you cleaned, but I saw one lingering just before the bridge. See if you can find where it lives.
Goddess.